If you are a first-time homebuyer in Nova Scotia, the federal government's recent change to amortization rates may be good news, and I'll explain why. I'm Cheryl Cook with I Love Homes. I'm a realtor with RE/MAX Nova here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And as always, if you have any questions about this video or anything to do with buying or selling a home, get in touch anytime. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe. So the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, the CMHC, announced a change in the terms for amortization rates. Earlier this year, they had introduced 30-year amortizations just for new builds, but now they're opening it up to first-time homebuyers, with the change taking effect on December 15th. But let's just rewind for a second and explain some of the terms here. So an amortization period is the total time An amortization period is the total time it takes to pay off a mortgage through regular payments. The longer the period, the smaller the monthly payments. And this is what the government says it intended by extending this to 30 years to help first-time homebuyers by making monthly payments more manageable, as they'll have more time to pay off their mortgage. But it's really important to remember that this longer period means more interest over time, which means a higher total cost over time. But this does bring up two interesting points. First, who is a first-time homebuyer in Canada? That definition is actually broader than you might think. You need to meet one of these conditions. You've never bought a home before, so you're a true first-time homebuyer, or you've recently gone through a separation or divorce, or you haven't lived in a home owned by you or your spouse or common law partner in the last 4 years. So qualifying as a first-time homebuyer for this 30-year period brings in a broader group of buyers than you might think. The second thing I want to point out is that while this is a help to first-time homebuyers in terms of monthly payments, another hurdle many of them face, especially in these economic times, is the saving for the down payment. And that's where the provincial government may actually be able to help. Through their down payment assistance program, you may be eligible for a loan of up to 5% of the purchase price of a home, which is the minimum down payment. The loan is interest-free and repayable over a 10-year period, and of course, there are criteria to qualify for this, and you can only use it for the down payment. So if you would like more information on that program or the CMHC information here, you can go directly to my website at ilovehomeshalifax.com and click on the resources tab at the top. All of the information for this stuff is linked right there. And for more information on the Halifax real estate market and some of the basics of real estate for buying and selling homes, check out my other videos here.